somebody pinch me, because I am actually doing two things that I love. I'm getting to organize and camp at the same time as like my job. God is blessing me. That's right. I am right now standing in the Hairston's beautiful Dutch Star RV. It is a Class A. Baby, it's got heated floors. We got lights that you hit a button. Everything goes, and even the toilet flushes special. I am so excited that they have blessed me with the opportunity to stay overnight in their RV and get it all organized. And you guys are going to come right along with me. I'm going to spend the night. I can't wait. They're leaving and I'm going to spend the night. So, yeah. Okay, what we got? Okay. Tell me what we got.
This is your car tag.
Oh, okay.
Gate code. And just a key fob, like a regular key fob.
That's a regular key fob.
I got the key. I got the key. Okay. All right. Now, I know y'all know IRV, but did you know that I also own my own professional organizing company called Declutter Prescription? And the Hairstons hired me to organize their luxurious space. Before diving into their project, I went back to review all the things we went over in their consultation. After I did the review, I needed to get the space ready. So the first step was to clean up a little bit and make sure that I had an area so that I could pull everything out and get them categorized systematically. One of the first areas that I worked on was their pantry. Now let me show you this pantry. It is boss. Check out these sliding drawers. They're absolutely perfect for maximizing functionality. During the consultation, Tamara decided she wanted to make this top shelf a designated bar area and use the other shelves for pantry items. Now, this particular shelf right here was a little shallow with the bags, but I decided to go ahead and just use it for bags anyway, and I think it turned out amazing. I cannot wait to show you all of this pantry and the bar area. Now over here, this is where Tamara actually kept a few of her other bar items. So I'm taking them out so that I can put everything together. And actually, that's what I do every single time I organize any space. And I created a little cutesy way to remember my process, and it's called PILLS, P-I-L-L-S, of course, because I'm a pharmacist. So P means pull everything out. I means itemize, so you can group like things together. L is let go with gratitude, because baby, we got to declutter. The next L is label and contain. And then S, the thing everybody wants to do, which is to style. So as always, I pulled everything out. Here's a couple more things that are going to go into the bar area. So you see, things are in several different places and they need to be put together so that I can move them into one space to make the bar area. So Tamara had an impressive collection of bar tools and glasses, which we all are going to relocate. And so to do that, I had to actually get everything cleared out. Now, she is a true mixologist. So she even had a mortar and pestle to craft her cocktails. So I'm just getting everything cleared out so that we can organize and style this pantry. Let's get to work. This bin is actually a magazine or book bin. It turned out to be one of my favorite tools for this project. When you are organizing an RV, you have to think outside the box and use items in ways you wouldn't normally consider due to the unique size and shape and depth of the cabinets. I use these very small bathroom cabinet bins to organize Tamara's teas. I categorized her teas by type and added them to the bar area. Take a look at how cool this bar area turned out. Everything has a place. Tamara had an impressive tea collection, so I used 2 of those small bins to keep them organized. You'll also see her olives, cherries, and all the other little essentials she uses for her drinks, like the tools for smoking bourbon. I grouped everything together in bins so that all she has to do is lift the bin out and have everything she needs in one spot. Now, speaking of smoked bourbon, We got to experience Tamara's barista skills firsthand when we all went camping together. And there she is in the green shirt, whipping up her signature bourbon for us all to try. It was such a treat, and I can't wait to see her do that inside her organized RV. Next up is the drawer under their dinette area. They're using this space to store their home office items. As you can see, it was just a little bit cluttered. So I added a little organizing pizzazz, but of course the first thing I did was to take everything out. This was a critical step because once I took it out, I could actually see what I was working with, and it helped identify duplicates and ensure that when you put stuff back, it's going to have a space. So once I got everything out and kind of categorized, I was able to sanitize the space. Now let me show you one of my other favorite organizing tools for this project, and it is a pencil box. These little boxes were absolute lifesavers. I used them everywhere, whether it was in the space for the tools or right here in the office area. It was perfect to corral all of those tangled cords and put flash drives and other small office items inside of them. They were the best way to actually keep things neat, and then because of their size, they were stackable, and I could put a label on them and just have everything identifiable. So now this way, Drew, who works from home, will have a neat and functional office space so that he can work on the road without searching through clutter. I think he's going to really appreciate how much easier it is to find the things that he needs. So y'all, this area I think drove Drew absolutely crazy. It is the space right behind the driver's seat in their living area, and it just was a hodgepodge. It was their tool space, but they had everything just kind of tossed up there. And while it's a great long storage, it actually is pretty narrow. And so they weren't really able to maximize the space. And one thing that I did and suggested for them was to move all their glasses to the other side and use up that cabinet space over the dinette. And I think it changed the game. So you know what we had to do? We had to take everything out of that cabinet, honey, and categorize everything. All those little bitty tools and screws that were all mixed up in separate bins. I was able to separate them. So now I cannot wait to show you this tool area. When they open it, they will be able to see exactly where things go. So this tool area went from chaos, honey, to absolute function and efficiency. And I can't wait to see Drew's face. So yeah, I started getting tired, and this is part of organizing, honey. You make a big mess before everything gets done. And I think that's one of the things that frustrates people when you pull everything out, because it's so anxiety ridden. So what I did was cleaned up before the end of the night. So here I am at the end, cleaning up before I took it to bed. Y'all, I'm almost finished. I stayed up really late, just kind of, I don't know, enjoying these heated floors, baby, and just all the things. But now I am getting ready to work on their spices, and I'm going to put their spices into new bottles. Had a little praise time, and so now gonna do a little dancing before I get started. But one thing I want to show you is that if you have spices, it may be a good time to kind of go through them, because a lot of times you'll end up with duplicates. So One of the things that we don't have a lot of in an RV is space. So why would you need 3 bottles of paprika? Well, they probably don't, but because they were just up here, they weren't in ABC order, they probably didn't know that they had them, so they have extra. So, I mean, I know Drew is doing some cooking, but 3 big bottles of paprika cooking? Probably not. And so the same thing I found with the cinnamon. He does make a great latte. I've had it. But probably don't need 2 bottles of cinnamon. So I'm going to do my best to combine them. And yeah, let's do this. So I'm getting ready to put their spices in new bottles. Here are the beautiful bottles. Gorgeous with this bamboo looking top. So I love the look of this label. I'm just a little disappointed that it's not, I don't know, it feels like regular paper. Like that if it got wet, it would not last. So we don't have this one. Let's try it. I don't know what that is. Do y'all know what spice that is? I don't. Achiote? I don't know, baby. We don't have that spice. So let's just take this label off. Let's see if this baby can get wet. Like if I had a wet hand and I went on there, what would happen to it? So let's see. I wet it. I mean, it just feels like paper. I'm just afraid that it would rub off. But I mean, I don't know. I like the look of that. But I'm not so sure about it. Like it just doesn't seem washable. Like if you got something on it. I don't think you're going to go with these. I'm going to go with the Old Faithfuls. I don't know if you can even see that. These are clear labels. Why wouldn't they do multiple oreganos? Because I mean, they have ground oregano and oregano leaves. Sorry. Whole oregano and oregano leaves. Is that the same? My cooking people. Where is Cece when I need her? Babe, I think those are the same thing. I'm going to Google it and see. Let's ask Siri. Hey Siri, are oregano leaves and whole oregano the same thing? Baby, I know that. Look at what she told me. Oregano is an herb composed of fresh dried leaves. Baby, I know that. That's not what I asked you. Let me Google it. Because that's not ground. It says whole oregano. They're the same. Whole oregano and oregano leaves are the same. Boop. Okay, we're good. I didn't know. Let's do this. Yes, it's giving luxury, honey. It is giving same size bottles. Come through. So, of course, I had to put them all back up there. I put them back in ABC order, so it will be very easy for Drew to see exactly what he has and what he needs to reorder. So now that I've just about gotten all of the areas in the front of their RV, which is what I was doing, organized, I have to do my final step. I mean, can you even say you organized if you don't clean the space? One of the things that I do for all of my clients is clean and sanitize the spaces that are organized. That way, when they come back, it is chef's kiss. It is giving way more than what they thought. It is making every penny they spent worth it when they see that shine. So these are your tools.
All right.
So go ahead and pull back in there so you can see.
Okay.
So I tried to label everything.
Yeah. All right.
In the back, there was some, I don't know, like take that all the way out. There's like some electronic type stuff, but it's not plugged up.
No, that's fine.
So I put it there.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's also random keys.
Oh,
Okay.
I put all of them in one place.
Work gloves.
Work gloves. That look like a kayak tool. I don't know. You'll have to look in there and see.
Which one? Replace.
So those are all your
Thank you.
filters. The
Oh,
mask
you
are
put
back
the mask
there.
up there because you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Getting crazy.
It's getting crazy. I try to label all your stuff, your cores, air fresheners, decor, games. I put the long decor behind there.
Oh, that
yeah,
works.
that
That's a
works.
good
I just stood it
Yeah,
up.
that's
Look, that's gonna
So
make
your
it-
games.
Yes.
okay. All right.
All right,
I like
moving
that.
on.
That's so much better.
So moving on, here are all the glasses,
Yeah.
all your cups.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
took
this
the
looks-
stuff.
So accessible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and the great thing is it's right so smooth. None of this stuff moves.
Yes,
So,
and you
I
made
like
this. Let me zoom in on this. That's what I'm talking about. I'm hiring Andrew to make stuff for me, y'all. He made this. It goes in the cabinet. Okay.
it. Yeah, that's good.
All right, time for you to open your office.
All right.
Oh, good. I'm excited about that.
Oh, yeah. So much better.
Oh, man.
So
Yeah,
here's
that's so
the
much better.
office.
Man, it was just all piled in there, just a mess.
So I tried to put all the cords, they're all labeled. That was like a TV cord, and I
Yep,
put the,
yep.
so,
Yes.
Yeah.
but all of your like earbuds, AC charger, laptop, monitor, all of that
Okay.
is there.
That's great.
And that's your headphone stuff.
Okay.
It got hot, didn't it?
Yeah.
We opened the windows, it got hot today.
It's the floor heat.
Okay.
Just
And
keep
then
warm.
this one I didn't do much with, but I found
Oh,
coins.
you did? Oh, you know what? That's good because we were like, where are we going to put this thing? Because it holds our wine to keep it cool.
Oh, I didn't know what it
and we
was.
didn't know where
It's
to
like a
put
wine.
Okay. And those
Yeah.
are the extra bags.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are lovely.
Coins, and then that's the rest of the spice label.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
I didn't want to put them where that they would get bent up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So
So much better.
that's all
Oh.
your meds.
Yes.
Yeah, because
And there's extra room if you have to put something else
Yes.
in
We
there.
got the extra coffee.
I put the
cups over
coffee
here.
cups up
That's
there.
perfect.
Because
Yes.
the coffee thing is right there.
Yes. Yes.
I wanted to put the caramel and that kind of stuff. It was too tall.
Yes.
Stop.
Yeah. So let's talk about how much paprika you use.
I know.
And so but behind there are more
Yeah, I saw
spice,
it on the jars.
the jars.
Yeah.
So the jars are back there.
Oh, because we have extra jars.
You have
Right.
extra jars. Bop, 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 bop,
Oh,
bop,
yeah.
bop, bop,
Yes,
bop,
that's
bop,
so
bop.
much better. Yes.
Spices. So they're
Yes.
in ABC order. So like B,
Yeah.
C, all the way down.
That's just gorgeous.
Let's talk about how much paprika.
I'm just saying.
And wait a minute, but look at how they fit so
I know. Yeah.
much nicer because
Yeah,
because
so
they're
much
even.
nicer.
And
Yes.
that's part of it, right?
Right. They're all.
Am I right?
Yeah,
Katina?
they're even.
Hang
Okay,
on.
drawers.
All right.
Let's open our drawers.
Yes, that's helpful.
So
That's
your
helpful.
mitts are right by the stove.
Yes,
You can
that's
get them.
helpful.
That's all good. And the long things.
Yes.
Next one.
This was a mess. Did you take
Yeah,
the
this
floor to this
was
one? Oh my
This
gosh,
was a
yes.
Yeah, so it's so much better.
That was a mess.
Yes.
Okay. We can see
So
everything.
this one we had kind of fixed before. You can open it. I didn't do anything in here. You.
But you did
Yeah.
do it.
You
We
just
did.
before.
we
did
did
it
it.
before
We
we
did it.
started.
We did it the
Yes,
first
ma'am.
time. So
That
I didn't
was
do anything with
completely
it.
Yeah.
you.
I didn't do anything
You
with
had
it.
already did it. before
Okay,
we
next
started.
cabinet.
All right.
So I put your dishes back, the ones that were in the dishwasher, so they fit.
Thank you.
Everything works.
Thank you.
I put those glasses there. You don't have to keep them.
Okay, no,
but
that-
they
No,
work.
that works because we're like, oh, we
So,
can just take
I
it
just
back
put
home
them
'cause we
there.
didn't know what to do. So no, that works. I'm glad
So yeah,
did.
you can
Thank
just
you.
kind of reach them. I don't think they'll
we got it.
move.
No, huh?
No.
Yes, I did. Okay, pantry time.
Nice. Okay.
So the top one is your bar, which we talked about. I'm too short, but I'll get up here.
Yeah.
So I feel like I tried to get all the light stuff with like
No,
These
you
things
did.
really worked out,
They
didn't
did.
did.
Actually, they were a blessing.
I was kind of worried. but-
They worked out well.
Yes.
Okay, and a little
Oh,
place
yeah.
to keep the
I like
the
this.
wood chips.
Yeah, to keep the wood chips.
And then the little hat. You know, I kept saying I
Yeah.
needed a place for the hat.
No, this is nice because then you can just lift the thing out,
Everything.
get
Yes.
what you need, and it's all in
All
And
the
even if I
pockets.
wanted to take everything out
Right. You
can
and
take it
set
all
up
out.
my bar, that's
put
the
it right
point.
back.
Is it's easy to move
Yeah.
over
Put
there.
it back in.
That's
Yes.
better than me building a thing. I like that better.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, just play with it.
Yeah.
Next one. So this is a pantry one.
Okay.
Look, all the teas and the
Yes.
coffee stuff.
So I tried to kind of put everything. You got some space to actually put something else, like if you guys are gone longer.
Yep.
More canned
And we
goods
will
or
be, 'cause
more,
we're gonna
more
be
dry
there.
Yeah,
goods.
for
so
a
if you
couple
have
of
more
months.
dry goods, you'll have more space
Great.
for them. Okay, so this one I actually did use this.
No, this is
Okay.
nice. Yeah, this is good.
And I didn't glue this back because
No.
he
Drew's
said he
gonna
would
do
do
it.
it.
Yeah,
So I was like,
I'll
I'm gonna
take
leave it
that.
alone, but I put it back up there.
I think I'm going to like this because
So-
all the
I like
boxes
that.
crumbling
Yeah.
over time.
Yeah.
Not to mention that this drawer was just too shallow for pretty much anything else.
Yes.
So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it.
Yes,
and it
this
worked.
is good. That
Perfect.
worked. That was a good call.
All right, next is our ta ta ta.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Where did you
Where'd
get
you
these?
get
Oh
these?
yeah, I went to Walmart.
Oh, man.
I couldn't take it. I was like, I'm not. Now this one is free.
Okay.
This one is like there's
whatever's
for what,
next.
and that one's empty too.
Okay.
The oats,
So if
the
it doesn't
pasta?
have a
Yes.
label, there's nothing in it.
Okay.
Yes.
That's for like later.
That's
Yeah.
so helpful.
Yes, that is.
But it helps to use these instead of boxes.
Yeah.
It
'cause-
does.
And this is how she does it at home. You do a lot of
I
these
haven't
at the
tried to
house.
do
We
it at
didn't
home.
think about that.
Yeah. So I
wow.
put this
Okay.
here. So
All right.
this was a little addition, but this one is really neat because it pours.
Uh-huh.
It has
Okay.
like a little
All right.
pour
Okay.
thing. But I wished
I like
it was
that they're
had a
clear.
yes.
Yeah.
I like that they're airtight. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
They're airtight, so no bugs.
No
okay,
bugs, yeah.
okay. So I did get this one. It was open. So
Yep,
your
the top
TV one.
Yep. Okay. All right. Because it was just out up in
We
there.
had- even thought about that.
So
I hadn't thought
got
about
all
it.
your remotes, and so the ones on top are like the ones you use.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
This one right here that says dish remote, that was
Yeah.
like in a plastic bag.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
like, well, I don't know if they use that one. So I just
No.
put that in there.
But yeah, thank you.
But there you are.
That's so
Yes.
much neater and easier.
Yay!
neat.
Okay, so there's one more thing.
All right.
Okay.
So everything should be nice and clean. I did put my towels in here,
Okay.
You good?
but I put this up here.
Oh, that's handy. Wait a minute. Where'd you get that?
CJ Maxx.
Also when you went out.
Also when I went out.
No,
I like that.
I like that.
I like
Because
that
that's
a
going to
lot.
hold it.
I like
Right,
that
it
a
holds
lot.
And I
and
don't
it-
have to move it.
Yeah, you
And
don't
it
have to move this at
corrals
all.
all the things.
Yeah, this will ride right here.
That'll ride.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yay!
And it looks pretty.
Yes. And everything's clean.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Not that it wasn't clean before, because
No,
it
but-
was. I just was like, once you organize, you got to clean up.
No, this is nice.
It's just good. It just feels so comfortable.
Yay!
And I can't tell you what an anxiety these gave me.
Yeah.
They were just, and they have always been in
Yeah.
every single one of our rigs. This was the
This was
place
the-
that we
yeah.
never had a
And then
bench
check
Oh,
organized.
so now it's organized. You have
Yes.
everything in a place. I don't think there was anything else. I don't think I
No, you did
I don't think
so
I
much.
touched nothing else.
You did
No.
so
Okay.
much.
You did them.